Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chet, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Constructbots Soundwave. Now, this is a Elite class figure, and what's the difference between the Elite and the Scout? Is this nice little plastic purple drum. Here, let me pop it out here, and that's about it. You see, one of the things that a lot of people are starting to figure out about these Constructbots, it's all the same build, it's the same transformation. The only difference is a couple parts here and there. And the larger figures come with these nice stackable trays to store everything in. But, yeah, let's take a look at Soundwave, and here he is. Like I said, Soundwave is the same core figure as a basic or, the Scout or the more expensive price points, like the triple changers. In fact, here's Starscream. And as you can see, he and Starscream are the same height. Starscream might look a little smaller because Soundwave has some stuff on his head, shoulders, and the wings tend to stick up more, but they are the same size, they are the same build, which, is one of the selling points of the Constructbots line, that it's, you can use the same parts because they're all the same size. But then you run into the problem of you're paying more for a tray and a couple extra pieces that, if you wait a while, might show up in a Scout class figure, which they kind of are. But Soundwave is the same exact articulation because of it being the same figure. The only difference is he does have these shoulder lasers, which can be held in his hand, and he has his little shoulder cannons here that you can bring down along the back. If you want to do West Coast, East Coast, middle states, whatever. But let's come in and take a look at his head sculpt. As you can see, Soundwave has his traditional red eyes, which are from the cartoon, I believe. Unlike the master, I guess this is so you don't get it confused with the masterpiece. I hope people are having a good time finding those. But one thing I do like is, unlike the other two Constructbot figures I have, Starscream and Ironhide, the ball joint is very nice. It's not overly loose, but it's not overly tight, so you get some real expressive movements, like, what are you talking about? Yeah. And he is on that double neck joint, so you can just be like, hey, what up? And stuff like that. Other than that, in terms of other details, you work your way down. He is done up in his traditional royal blue with gold accents. The basic frame is of a yellow, but it's more gold than yellow. It's like that goldenrod, maybe, with some gray parts. Unfortunately, one thing that did bother me is the box and the instructions show these blasters being of a golden color. They are not. And there were supposed to be silver highlights on these leg pieces. There isn't. I would have liked to have seen that, just broken up the monotony a little, but I can understand why they didn't do it. Okay. The transformation with all of these is absolutely the same. It's pull the hips out, rotate, flip it forwards, which is now backwards. If it's the jet ones, the legs, the feet peg into the cockpit here. The legs still peg in to that undersection. You flip the head in. It's all the same. But on this one, there is one little thing that's different that the instructions really fail to show, and that's how to get the larger jet wings in position. Basically, what you want to do is swing this black bar back, and then once you do that, rotate at the vent, and basically you have the wings in position, at least how it's shown on the instructions. So just like so, you may have to adjust a few things to have it facing normally, and then the shoulder lasers you're supposed to rotate forward. Again, a lot of this is do your own thing. If you want to move them back, you can. Like, you have these guns right here. You can bring them up a little, bring them back. I think on the box it shows them a little further back like this. You want to bring it up a notch like so. That looks pretty cool too. I mean, a lot of different things you can do with these. Unfortunately, I'm starting to get a little frustrated with the ratchets because it's sort of like they don't really click in the same way, so you sometimes end up with things being a little uneven. Like with the ball joints, I don't know if I think I kind of fixed it, but with the hip section, which is now this front part, it was a little uneven, so you have to just pop and rotate things. But the jet mode looks nice. I mean, I can see this with a different head down the line being used as Thunderwing because this really does look like his mode. But again, it's the same transformation. It's basically the only difference between this kit and a scout class are the two lasers, these two shoulder pieces, the boosters, the larger wings here, and then the wings around the legs. But now, let me have a serious talk with you. We have seen previews for the next couple waves of Constructbots. And you're going to have a basic Bumblebee, a basic Optimus Prime, a basic Megatron, that basically you will have, excuse me for using basic so many times, all the pieces you need to make the designs of those larger kits. And that includes with the already released. So I don't know going forward how I can really recommend these past the first couple waves. Basically, all I can tell you is go out, buy the kits of the characters you like. Like, I like Soundwave, I like Starscream, I like Ironhide. But from there, it's going to be mix and match. And I think that's ultimately might hurt the line. I did see we're getting some Beast Hunters figures. And it looks like there's going to be like a larger figure, smaller figure, Target Master type of thing going on there, which is going to be really cool. I just hope that they change something, like alter the transformations a little. Obviously, they're going with smaller figures finally, so that's a good thing. I mean, you can have a little change in size. It's not that bad, but like I said, buy what you like, but just know what you're getting into, and that it's basically you're paying for parts. You're not paying for a unique transformation. You're not paying for um, anything special. And I gotta be honest, once a third party guy starts popping out heads for this, that's it, game over. But if you like, I mean, Soundwave these are fun builds. These are easy builds. If you like Soundwave, go and pick them up. I like them because I like the color blue. I'm a sucker for blue. I know there's that one Thunder Wing or Thunder Clash or something is coming. I think it's going to be another Scout one, and that's that nice shade of blue. Ugly, it's Thundercracker, but that's basically all I can say about these. Is that if you're into the colors, if you're into uh, the unique builds on some of these, then pick them up. But don't have to be a completionist for this line. This is your old pal Chuck for Soundwave. See you next time.